when doing the
motion
arm.
that you do?
Hitler.
The high Hitler. Okay, and you go up to
Then past the
past
hair.
the ear and try to do that. Now, they might not be able to stretch past their ear, and that's okay. You just do, you say, I'm going up to the ear or past the ear, so that they know that that's what you were doing. Okay, and what's the second motion you do for the arm? Jumping jack. Okay, and what's the thing that you say before you do either of those?
We know if you have any pain,
Yeah,
let me
any
know.
pain, let me know. And then what's the knee, the leg one?
Bending up, scraping the heel along the bed.
Right, and then what's the next one?
Holding the foot.
Ankle,
Adjusting
foot,
the foot.
bed, like that. And you say again before starting?
If you experience any pain, please let me know.
Exactly. And you tell them what you're gonna be doing. You have to do that. We're gonna be exercising you, or this is how we're gonna do it. You have to let them know what you're doing. Keep them covered at all times. That's about it.
That's it?
That's it.
Oh, sure. Okay, I thought
I
there was
got a quick question. When you're doing the test, are we gonna do the arm and the leg, or just they'll tell you which one?
They'll tell you which one.
Okay.
One or the other. And it will be PROM leg or PROM shoulder. So that's how you'll know. Okay, the next skill, you can take your pretty, we'll have toothpaste. The toothbrush might be a weird shaped toothbrush like a denture cup toothbrush, or it might be a regular one. There will be a denture cup and it will have dentures in it. There may or may not be water. So, and this is most likely going to be sitting over here like that. They might do this, but don't count on it. So what you're gonna need to bring to this picture party is gloves. So if you want to knock, you could knock, because your client is still gonna be in the bed if you get the skill, whoever your partner is. And you can say, muscle memory in, I'm gonna go and do your dentures. And the reason I teach everybody to do that, because it's easier just to do it for everybody than try to remember, is this one that I don't do it? Is this one that I do? And get them mixed up. It's not worth it, just do it for all of them. Okay, but if you've, once you've done that, or you see that there and you've got denture care, what you're gonna do is you're gonna come up. Everybody got it in the book? You're gonna put gloves on first, because this is gonna be wet and not yours. Okay, now this is a real important part. You can take paper towels, or you can take a washcloth, or you can take a barrier, and you're going to put it in the sink. And why would you do that?
So they drop.
So they don't drop. If a patient breaks their dentures, they're dead. Effectively, they're gonna die much sooner. And the reason is, when a person has dentures, they can eat food, they can be social, and they can enjoy that. And sometimes the meal is the only time they really are enjoying the day, because they're alone the rest of the time. So socializing with the aides and with the other people is real important. When they break the denture, because what often happens is they get put and dropped and broken, or Bertha is sitting in the bed and she's done her breakfast and she takes her dentures out because her mouth is kind of feeling full, and she puts it and wraps it here because she doesn't want anybody to see it because it's kind of gross. And then you come along and you say, oh, Bertha, come on, let's get you up. And then you change the linen and this gets thrown out. And there's no name on it. And so that's $3,000 down the tube. For someone who's 89 years old, 86 years old, I've seen someone as young as 75. The family said, they're gonna die soon. I'm not gonna pay another $3,000 for dentures. You're just gonna have to tough it out. So now all of a sudden, this person who enjoyed being social, had a nice smile, they have to eat pureed food, which you know is baby food, which is gross. And they're embarrassed to talk. Carter out there. And they don't wanna talk and they don't wanna eat. And so they don't, and they starve. And they die because of malnutrition, they get bed sores, they die. So the other thing that can happen is Bertha can have a tray, and after her tray, she's all done eating, and she takes her denture off and she puts it on the tray and she covers it over with a napkin. And dietary comes along and takes the whole tray down to the kitchen, and there's no name on it. So if you have any input when someone gets dentures, tell them please to put their name inside. They can, before the last layer of plastic, they can print a name and then cover it with the plastic. And that can save thousands. So it's really important. So the first thing we do is I put gloves on, and then I put something down here so I don't drop it in case I break it. Then I take them out like this and I hold it. And this is like that toothbrush. Once you've got this in your hand, you're not gonna let it go until it's done. So I'm gonna put it in my hand and keep it however I have to. Then I turn on the water. I'm gonna pretend that it's going, because I want you guys to be able to hear me. The first thing you do is you're gonna wash this. You don't do anything with the toothbrush yet, but you're gonna wash this. So you take it over and you rinse it out. You don't have to use soap. And rinse, 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 and if there's lots of water in there, if there's any water in here already, you would dump it in here. And you've rinsed it a couple times, dump it, and you do the lid. You have to do the lid too. Do the lid, top, bottom. Then you fill this up with water, and I like to just set it to the side, right there. That's ready to go. Now, I still got the tooth right in my hand. I take this, the water's still running, wet the toothbrush, wet the dentures. You need to read in the book to see which one you do first. I think you do the dentures first. And then you put toothpaste on it, and the toothpaste can go there. And you clean. You clean the inside, the outside, the top side, the bottom side. And you don't have to spend a lot of time doing it, but you have to say what you're doing. So you're cleaning the dentures, all surfaces. And once it's all clean and rinsed off, you put it in here, put the lid on, and you're done with that. That's good. Now you take this and you rinse it and you put it there. You take this and you wash it and rinse it and dry it. And you put this in it, and you put this in it, turn the water off, and set that there. Take your gloves off without contaminating.